Welcome to Time in the Shade in Shady Oak Ministries, and now the news. Knez Rakeshev, oligarch and jihadist calling for the total destruction of the United States, recently bought Hunter Biden a sports car as a thank you for doing his job for him.
FBI should be knocking on his door any minute now.
Richard Dawkins has officially been ostracized from the scientific community on accounts of transphobia. After years of pretending to know metaphysics and philosophy, it seems that the biology professor started a little too late when he spoke about something he actually knew something about.
I don't know why you always have to be judging me. Because I only believe in science.
A trans woman was mocked by a group of teenagers. Initial reactions believe it was because he was trans, but it turns out he was just unattractive.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Trevor Bickford joins the growing list of American converts to Islam who misunderstood his own religion after striking the necks of New York police officers in accordance with Surah 47:4 of the Quran, screaming Allahu Akbar, and even repeatedly reciting Surah 929 as he committed these terrorist acts. The nation remains uncertain of his motives.
You can't be all that stupid. Who says I can't?
Australia's Labour Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, has expressed his desire to reinstate the term, quote, occupied Palestinian territories, when referring to Israel. In response, I move to reinstate all references to Australia as, quote, even Britain didn't want you, Stan, British Penal Colony number 6, the Republic of the Victorious Emus, or the Aboriginal occupied territories.
You gonna do something or just stand there and bleed?
Jehovah's Witnesses have done us yet another favor in showing the Apostle Peter is actually a false prophet. In 1 John 3:20, Jehovah alone knows all things. Yet in John 21:17, he tells Jesus that he knows all things too. I'm glad they pointed that out. Now I'm sure they'll remove Acts, the epistles of Peter, and others from their latest New World Translation.
You may go now.
Mormon speakers have finally acknowledged a distinction between Christians and members of their cult. They call non-Mormons Nicene Christians due to our belief in the Trinity. Meanwhile, they refer to themselves as polytheists due to their belief in an infinite number of gods, legalists due to their belief that salvation is the result of their works rather than the finished work of Jesus Christ, and Satanists due to their shared belief to become God.
You know, on the bright side, at least they're admitting to these things now. So we've made some progress.
And now for Time in the Shade's latest new game, Michael Heiser or Mormon, where we will guess if a quote was made by Michael Heiser or a Mormon. This week's quote, in the beginning, the head of the gods called a council of the gods, and they came together and concocted a plan to create the world and people in it. Was this quote made by Michael Heiser or a Mormon? If you stated Michael Heiser, you'd be surprised. Prophet Joseph Smith Jr. made this quote in History of the Church, Volume 6.
Nope.
And that'll be all for this week. Thank you all for joining us. Good night, and God bless you.